Okay, councillors, we're back in open council, and I'll ask the General Manager to read the long list of confidential reports.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In regard to item CR 8.1, proposed Aberdeen Data Centre lease of council land, council resolved that council 1 enter into a lease as lessor with Mayswood Proprietary Limited, ACN 640912036 as lessee in respect of lots 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 and 56 of deposited plan 752485. 2, delegate authority to the General Manager to negotiate the annual rental fee as disclosed in option 1 of the council report. And 3, delegate authority to the General Manager to execute the lease and conduct all relevant functions under the lease. In regard to item CR 8.2, shop awning and footpath, 20 Branksome Street, Cassilis. Council resolved that Council 1 proceed to decommission the underground fuel tanks within the road reserve adjacent to 20 Branksome Street, Cassilis. 2, invite quotations from licensed builders to carry out rectification works to the awning at 20 Branksome Street, Cassilis. 3, seek the in-principle agreement of the property owner to enter into a deed of agreement with council to allow the costs of the awning repair work to be recovered. And 4, receive a further report once the in-principle agreement and quotations have been received. In regard to item CR 8.3, tender 15 of 2022, Merriwa Olympic Swimming Pool amenities upgrade, council resolved that council 1 declined to accept the only tender received for tender number 15/2022 as per clause 178, part 1, part B of part 7, division 4 of the Local Government General Regulation 2005, as the tender was far in excess of the project budget. And 2, complete the amenities upgrade in the Merriwa Olympic Swimming Pool in-house in the off-season prior to June 2023. In regard to item CR 8.4, tender 16 of 2022, Scone Memorial Swimming Pool amenities upgrade, council resolved that council declined to accept the only tender received for tender number 16 2022 as per clause 178 1B of part 7 division 4 of the Local Government General Regulation 2005, as the tender was far in excess of the project budget. And 2, complete the amenities upgrade to the Scone Memorial Swimming Pool in-house in the off-season prior to June 2023, pending the funding body agreeing to an extension. In regard to CR 8.5, tender 6 of 2023, supply of services, that council accept the tender list for the supply of services for the period from 29th of August 2022 to the 30th of August 2024. In regard to item 8, CR 8.6, tender 07/2023, hire of plant, council resolved that council accepts the tender list for the hire of plant for the period from 29th of August 2022 to the 30th of August 2024. In regard to item CR 8.7, tender 09 of 2023, Barrington Tops Forest Road pavement and initial seal design tender evaluation, council resolved that council 1 accept tender number 9 of 2023, Barrington Tops Forest Road pavement and initial seal design from Barker Ryan Stewart Proprietary Limited for a total lump sum of $315,254, $315,254.50, inclusive of GST. And 2, provide delegated authority to the General Manager to conduct all relevant functions under the contract. In regard to CR 8.8, tender T 082223 HUN, supply and delivery of bulk fuel, oil, lubricants, kerosene and AdBlue, council resolved that council 1 accept the tender from Park Proprietary Limited as a single source supply of category 1 bulk fuels for the period 1 October 2022 to 30 September 2024. 2, accept the tender from Valvoline Australia Proprietary Limited as a single source supply for category 2 bulk oils for the period 1 October 2022 to 30th September 2024. 3, accept the tender from Lowe's Petroleum Services as a single source supply for category 3 kerosene for the period 1 October 2022 to 30th September 2024. 4, accept the tender from Park Proprietary Limited as a single source supplier for category 4 AdBlue for the period 1 October 2022 to 30th September 2024. 5, subject to satisfactory performance, allow a further 12-month optional extension from 1 October 2024 to 30th September 2025 for all categories. In regard to CR 8.9 tender T 072223 HUN supply and delivery of concrete pipes, Council resolved that Council 1 accept the tender from Holcomb Australia Proprietary Limited, trading as Humes as a single source supplier for categories 1 and 3 for the period 1 October 2022 to 30th September 2024. And 2, subject to satisfactory performance, allow a further 12-month optional extension from 1 October 2024 to 30th September 2025. In regard to item CR 8.10, report on independent investigation, Council resolved that Council 1 note the investigation report and send the report to the Office of Local Government and the Minister for Local Government for the purposes of receiving their advice and informing them of a breach in confidentiality, as well as a breach of the Code of Meeting Practice and Code of Conduct within the Upper Hunter Shire Council. And 2, the General Manager report back to Council following advice from the Office of Local Government and the Minister of Local Government. In regard to item CR 8.11, ratify the entering of an agreement for supply of electricity to council's large sites greater than 100 megawatt hours per annum and street lighting. Council resolved that council ratify the entering of a 24-month agreement with Diamond Energy for the provision of electricity to council's large sites greater than 100 megawatt hours per annum and street lighting. CR 8.12, lease to Scone Neighbourhood Resource Centre. Council resolved that Council 1 extend the licence to Scone Neighbourhood Resource Centre at an additional cost of $3,197 per annum, noting that the Scone Neighbourhood Resource Centre will have full control of the site and will undertake all ground maintenance, be responsible for water, electricity, security and hygiene services, and provide visitor information centre services valued at approximately $5,000 per annum. 2, recoup costs of $10,000 for the refurbishment of the building in accordance with Council's resolution of October 2021, and that further costs be recouped for replacement of the damaged irrigation system when proportional costs are known. And 3, that 12 months be provided to the Scone Neighbourhood Resource Centre to pay the costs associated with point 2. That's it, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. GM. You can have another drink of water.
Thank you.
Okay, councillors, that's the end of our very long confidential report. Thank you for your attendance. And Councillor Clout, can you collect the confidential papers again, please? And Robin, you have a very nice break. I believe this is your last council meeting. But